Hey everybody, it's Eric.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games, and you know what? We got our copy of
Big box.
the Everrain.
Everrain.
You want to see what's inside of this? Stay tuned. Okay, so a little bit of back history. Kickstarter about 4 or 5 years ago. This is a cooperative, kind of like storytelling style game that you're trying to figure out what's happened to the world, and you captain one of 4 ships. You hire your own crew. You explore lands. You have battles with those ships. You ferry people. You check out busted up ships.
Is this you said after you said what happened to the world? Are you trying to explore what happened to the world?
You're trying to figure out what's happened in the world, I guess, but also you're doing all this
while you're doing that.
Right.
You're exploring.
So one thing we're going to do, and this is kind of opposite of what we normally do, there were some mats that come with this. So I want to go ahead and show those first so that we have something that everything can come out on.
Okay.
So we'll just kind of shove that over there for a minute. So I got what's called the Seafarer Pledge with the flood. I just ate, folks. I don't know why my stomach's growling.
I don't think they heard it. Okay, so
with the flood pledge or flood add-on or something, which gave you a bunch of different added-on stuff. The mats and the neoprene mat actually were part of the Seafarer Pledge. So these are the first bits. These are the mats that will have your ship, your crew, everything that's going on for you. And
so
it looks like, if I'm not wrong,
is it minimal 4 players?
it's a 4-player game. And yeah. So it's actually 4 different mats. The Ivory Sword, the Bitter End, the Aberconway, and the Pharaoh. Pharaoh?
I don't know. It really depends. It could be pariah. See, I'm so good.
Alright. So they also, you got the mat board as a neoprene mat. Not bad. You kind of have to roll it the wrong way to get it to flatten out after a while, but yeah, it's nice. There were some complaints about these, but I'm not sure what I don't remember what it was. And I honestly don't really pay that much attention to the comment section.
Because you know
anyways.
what we do is we unbox and we make our own comments.
Alright, so this huge box is the main game.
Okay.
And then we have 5 expansions, the Under God, and some dice over there, which I'll probably open the dice one. We're looking at the dice in here. Yeah, it's 14 and up, 1 to 4.
Oh, 14. I'm trying to figure out how old.
120 minutes plus 40 minutes per player, and age 14 and up.
It's a long game. It's going to be a long exploration.
It's like a 4-hour game at least. Alright. Put that over there. Some styrofoam. Alright, so let's see what the first thing is we got to open here. So you got the neoprene, but you also have, let's see how well this fits here. Yeah.
It's exactly like the mat.
Okay. it over there for now. Alright, so, a lot of tokens. Now, if I remember correctly, too, there was an add-on that you could get plastic tokens on, I think. I didn't get that. So, tokens, double-sided, punch out pretty good. And then you have your map tiles here too. Because apparently, from one of the things I've seen is it's not, two games shouldn't be the same. The way it plays, it should be different every time you play it. Okay, so it looks like here we have deckhands, your different crew members that you can have, your masters at arms, your surgeon, navigators. Okay. Some more map tiles here. And some more map tiles. Looks like some things that possibly to explore and look at. And some more map tiles.
Okay.
Alright, so the rule book is, let's go to the last page, about 40 pages long.
And I can believe that.
Now, we have played Endure the Stars and we've played Village Attacks. And for the most part, we've actually really enjoyed Grimlord games. This one I've been actually looking kind of forward to because it's a story. You know, it's supposed to engross you while you're playing.
Because you got to get to the end and see what happened. You know? And that makes it interesting.
Now, for those of you who are watching this, if you're waiting on yours, there are some aids in Board Game Geeks that you can go to and print out that can help you learn this game as well.
It's like a simplified...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a ship and we have an island and we have a print here, but not. So you have your marketplace inn. This is the one of the towns apparently you can go to, the university. So
those are the homes. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you see it?
Maybe it's on the next page.
Not seeing that.
Maybe it's on the next page.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
Okay, what exact those? I don't know.
You know what's going to happen. It'll be in the comments section.
Somehow.
Alright, so these are what the neoprene mats that we already showed.
So this is the 4 ships.
These are your 4 ships. So I think the neoprene mat's a nice addition. I'm just going to say.
It is.
Alright. What do we got here? There's supposed to be something like 300 cards in this game. Alright, so...
300 cards.
Yeah, something like that. Now, we know that you guys want to see the miniatures. Well, we want to see the miniatures too, because you know we do the 360-degree views of all these miniatures. But
before the miniatures...
we're going to get there. And we're going to go through these cards and some of this other stuff here. We got dice. We got more cards. We got more dice.
And more cards.
Yeah. Jeez Louise, even more cards.
And small cards.
Like 4 different size cards in here. What the heck was Grimlord Games thinking?
Maybe it's necessary for the game there.
Alright. Tell you what. Let's go look at these. Because I have these to add into it. So we'll look at all this dice first. And then we'll get into the cards. Well, we've also got the gems here. I don't think we really have to go too much into them. You have...
Because it's just, what, square?
No, it's a gem.
Oh, a real gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's red and purple. And then we have the ship bases, so you know who's playing what.
Especially, you know, like us. I cannot seem to remember.
You know what, the last time I was playing, everybody was trying to... It's like, You know, normally I'm the one that's moving somebody else. Somebody else kept trying to move me. Alright, so this was a set of dice that I added on. So it gives you about 10 more dice. Yeah, I know, you're the dice person. And then you have, what, is it, what, 10-sided? It looks like 10-sided. Yeah, 10-sided. And then there's supposed to be 18 dice that came with the game. So, looks like there's more than 18.
In another. Okay, this is really hard to see though.
And that was what I did see. Somebody was saying something about that, and they showed a trick with a crayon to darken stuff
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I like shade it.
Yeah.
Because like there's no way. It's, I mean there is, but it's just hard. You can tell.
No. Cool thing is that we have more
You
than
have
just
more,
that dice.
right.
But,
yeah, I mean that
so
particular one.
that's all the dice that's come with this, and plus my add-on. And I guess we'll just shove this over here for now. You know, these might be some of the smallest dice I've ever had for a game.
Dice or cards?
Yes.
Those are the portboard. No, sorry. They're not. Oh my god, I cannot. Let me go to the cards. Those are the smallest cards. Those are, let me see, 32 traits. I'm sorry.
Is that what these
32 traits.
Yeah, it's those right there.
Yeah, those are tiny traits.
-1 clue needed to advance player discovery at the university. I feel death when killed. Remove all trauma, strain, and traits. Draw new traits and place below deck. +1 die when firing artillery. So just, you know, and that's just three of those. What did some of those say?
It says rolled. Oh yeah, that one rolled are considered blank results. So whatever that symbol is, can only be issued one order per turn in the land. Listless. One strain suffered when returning from expedition. Okay. Must be the only crew occupying the node. Node, zone, or improvement. They're really tiny, but I mean it's readable though.
Well,
but...
you remember that was, I think that was one of our complaints with the very first Endure the Stars.
Was it
the print was so small, the cards were so large, and the print was so small, or something like that. But we still managed.
We have to.
As blind as we can be, we still managed. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so what are these brown things?
That is the brown and okay, so
Ooh.
that is the 44 improvement. This one.
Okay.
And that's the round thing. It's the 29 treasure.
Okay. And what about the
X? Okay,
X?
that's a lot. Okay, you said the X. The X is...
Here, I'll let you figure these out. You said this one was what?
That's the 44 improvement.
Okay, so things like ample munitions, additional attack dice when firing with artillery. Brig, place a destroyed enemy here and recover all of their trauma. At the end of your turn, they suffer 1 trauma and collect 1 clue until they are destroyed. Cabins, recover 1 strain. Diving bell, +1 something. When exploring shipwrecks. And folks, if you don't know by now, I don't look at the rulebook before we do the unboxing. I don't sit here and try and teach you how to play the game while I'm unboxing it. I show you what's in here.
I can show you the game. Alright, the next one is the 30 artillery.
I doubt this is artillery.
Mm-hmm.
That's artillery.
30, yeah. Oh, what were you holding? No, I thought you said the X. That's a treasure.
This is treasure. Okay. So you can get lumber, pitch, rope, rum, curious idol. Yeah, I like.
That's such a treasure, right?
This is the one thing I've liked with Grimlord games always is they really have a nice artwork.
Suited for the game, huh?
Yeah.
And you can actually feel it from the artwork, huh?
Look, it's a piece of parchment. Roll.
Roll the chariot.
Yeah. All right. X is artillery.
The artillery.
Okay. All right. So we have 9 round chasers, flaming barrels. What else we got in here? Neglected chase gun. Okay. Black iron 36 pounders. Commanding ballast. Rusted sacker. Worn minion. Okay. So, and you said this was the artillery?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what's this last one?
The last one is the 19 enemy.
19 enemies.
100%. Yes, that's the one that we haven't. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you got bloated cadavers, cultist, you have the drowned man, the harbinger, the damned frigate, the malign cruiser. How do you? Is it malign?
Malign, yeah.
Yes. Ruinous galleon, wicked brigantine, the worm, and the worm.
The worm.
The worm. Okay. So, I am pretty positive that all of these have to do with the storylines. I am not opening these.
That's right.
These right here, these are mostly your storyline. What cards are the big ones?
You can just say, like the 91, that's the sea event.
Okay.
And then the brown one is this 21 sea expedition.
Okay.
The brown one. And then another blue with a round thing and a flourish thingy. Or not flourish.
So somewhere in here.
62 denizen.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I think these, if it's a storyline,
then we don't want to open
really don't
it
want to
because
look
we
at
don't want to
these.
ruin
Yeah.
it for everybody.
Beside the fact, we get so many complaints about looking at cards.
Really? I have not read any.
Not in a while, but we.
That was like a long time ago, and somebody said something about the card that
So,
we don't have to.
We have quick references for the location. We have a quick reference for the dice. We have a quick reference for terminology and round order. We have spoils and we have negative traits. I gotta say, I think there should be 4 of those, 4 sets.
You know, I think that's going to be one of those laid out on the table. And who needs to...
You know what I mean.
I know.
Okay.
But the way they did it, that's what I meant.
So we have the card for the Avatar for the Undergod, Avatar for the Undergod, and Avatar for the Undergod. I believe this is probably the final.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look at the miniatures. Now, while we're doing this, you guys know, you're going to get 360-degree views of these. So that's what you guys are probably starting to see right about now is 360-degree views of the miniatures. Let's go ahead. You know, I liked this one ever since I saw it. Now, if you notice, a lot of them, I believe almost all of these have, yes, their bases are actually, it's not just a non-design. There's actually design to the base as well. This guy's actually throwing a bucket of water. It looks like, though, at least with this one, you got the color scheme. You know, you got your crew hands and stuff are a brownish color, and your cultists and your cadavers and such are a gray color. Is that a parrot on his shoulder?
That looks like it.
Yeah. I bet this is a surgeon. What do you think? With the saw?
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I think in the expansions that we have, you get some more that you can add to. Do different poses with the crew and such. This is the one I was telling you about, the cadaver.
Mm-hmm.
I think this the one that's the cadaver. Oh my god, I gotta put the cards back out. I think it is. Okay, so the drowning man is this one. The cultist are these. Yeah, that's the cadaver. The bloated cadaver.
I was gonna say, why is it fat? Oh, okay.
It's bloated.
It's bloated.
And it's not fat.
It's bloated.
It's... What's the politically correct term now?
I don't care. It's fat.
Weight handicapped or something?
I don't know. I did not know there's such a thing. It's just bloated. Okay, it's full of water. Gross. That's good details.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
You notice the cultist is on like a triangular.
Yeah.
I really,
cultist.
I gotta say, I really like the bloated cadaver.
Yeah, it's gross.
So
It's like you can
you can't unsee it once you've seen it.
paint it really, really gross. And what do you call that? Like not infected cadaver, yikes type color.
All right, so we also have now. This is you got the thing over there. What was it? The something god, the under god.
The Avatar of the Undergod.
Look at the size of that thing.
Huge. This is Avatar of the Undergod.
These, you also have your enemy ships. And looks like all four of the ships, all four of the enemy ships are the same mold. And then you have this guy right here. Who's this guy?
That one? Harbinger.
Oh, he's a harbinger. That's a cool mold. And the ships are pretty decent.
Yes,
Now,
I like it.
It looks... Yep. Did you notice that all the ships are different?
Different.
Yep. These ones are the brown ones. The gray ones, I believe, are all the same. But the brown one, which are our ships, your ship, my ship, our ship.
Our ship.
They're actually different molds, so you can, one of them's got the ram, one's got the horse on the front, the dragon. It looks like that's a dragon. You think that's a dragon?
Yeah, could be.
And a fish. All right.
Is here beauty?
So that is all the miniatures and everything in the base game. Wow.
Now.
So this is Undertow of Madness. This is first of the 6 extra boxes that we're going to open for this. Maybe. The one thing I don't look forward to is doing 360-degree views on all these pictures.
You already did.
Well, I have now, but I haven't yet. For those of you who've watched Wayne's World. Wayne's World, the movie, by the way. Okay. So this is what? The Undertow of Madness. Now, the die cut on these were so good that when I pulled the boxes out of the box today, they fell out.
It's just ready to play.
So you get a merchant, an academic, a merchant, and another academic.
So do we have the boxes out too?
Okay. Now, these are storylines and things that happen with the shipwrecks. And as we said before, these ones
we're not
going to read them. But we can pull out the bad guys. Okay. Penance. And Descent? I don't know. So it's an alkalite speaker and an alkalite bloodletter.
Descent.
Alright, so as before, the two gray are your new bad guys. This one's waiting on rain, apparently, with the umbrella. This one doesn't care. And then you have your new character figures you can use, which we'd already said was, what, the merchant and the academic? Was that who was?
You said that.
Academic. Apparently, in the Undertow of Madness, it rains a lot.
It's the undertow.
It's the Undertow.
A madness. It's pretty wet. He said it rains a lot.
Family-friendly show.
And we are.
Alright. Let's keep these together so that when I'm doing the 360, if you want to...
You have. You kept forgetting you did.
It's already been done. Or has it? You know, I gotta say, I like the packaging. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel bad in the sense because, you know, I have too much to keep expansion boxes.
See how some people will, like, really hurt with what you did? But Eric just don't keep the boxes. I mean...
I can't.
We don't have a room for it because there's just way too much games in this room.
Have you guys watched the room tour? I mean, literally watch the room tour. You'll see how much room I have in here. Okay.
Not a lot.
So we have Marauder, Boatswan, Occultist. These things just falling out. And
Marauder.
Troublesome table. With the Marauder, with the, what was it? Torrent of Rebellion is what we've opened, and we get the Troublesome table. Marauders are surely unscrupulous and unpredictable lot. So you do get a card to help. I guess this one adds into our deck of, you know, summary help. It'll help. Alright, another deck of cards we are not going to look at.
Because it is part of the story and
well, it could be, or it could, yeah. You know what? I don't want to spoil whatever is in those cards.
It scared you. It happened one time, huh?
Oh God! And I had to put those things back in order too. Okay, so we have Marauder, Captain, Marauder Cutthroat, and Cutthroat. So with this one, you get those new enemies. But when you get new enemies, you also get what, Glenda? The new good guys.
The good guys. The heroes. The good guys.
The saviors of the day.
Oh, wow.
You cannot complain about the miniatures. They're really nice.
Yes. I have no complaint, but just praises to the imagination.
Did you notice there's a candle sitting down here?
Oh, wow.
Or at least I assume that's what they are. That's what they look like.
This really, really is interesting. I cannot wait to play.
And then you get your Marauders. You got your Captain and your Cutthroat. And what was the other one? It was something.
It's awesome. I'm lost for words.
I will say that I'm never disappointed. I mean, the first Ender game, the Endure the Stars. I was gonna say Ender's Game. The first Endure the Stars, you know, it was their first venture, and I remember there were a few problems, but it was their first game. And then they went ahead and they did, what was it, Endure the Stars 1.5 or something like that. And you could get the update just to update your original Endure the Stars, where you didn't get the miniatures or anything. You just got the update pack to take care of the stuff that were problems. It was like, I think that one of the things was they didn't label their tiles,
or something like that.
and it was horrible trying to figure out what tile went with
But they fix it. I mean, they listen.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Abyssal Tides.
Abyssal tides. That's what it is.
All right, so we get the Quartermaster and we get Mercenary in this one. Everything's just popping out. Okay. So let's see what bad guys we get with this one. Getting a whole stack of plastic over here. Alright, so we have the Herald of Agony and the Writhing Mirror. You know what? My wife is so much better at pronouncing things than I am. People at home are just going, when I pronounce it, oh my god.
Okay, is it silent W? Writhing? Is it writhing?
That's writhing. I was
writhing? What's that?
Myraid?
Oh yeah, yeah. My ride.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's that one, because I'm pretty sure that this one is the Herald of Agony, and it looks like it looks like it's in agony.
Jesus. Imagination.
What were you guys thinking?
Look at that!
Really?
Oh gosh. Lots of legs.
Glenda's still looking at the one of the bad guys. But now I've got the, what are these, the Quartermaster and the Mercenaries.
Cool.
Okay.
You know, the only thing, again, I think they really like super light font, super light and little.
Yeah, but I mean, I can read that. It's not.
I mean, I can read it. It's just little.
It's nothing like Endure the Stars was. That was bad. But like we said, it was their first venture. All right, so Seafarer. Every time I do that, people are going, "Oh my god!"
How can you mess up that box? It's beautiful.
We can add on the mic now. Okay. Stick that there. All right, so in this one we get a cook. The cook.
The cook.
It's the cook, and we get some, and we get some little dice. With the cook, we get some more dice. Wow. You're gonna. Wow.
You need to darken it or lighter.
I don't think I would have gone with red font on that.
But, you know.
I mean, you can see it. It's just, you got to get in the right light.
Yes.
Well, let's put that back in there so I can do it when I do the close-ups. And let's look at these cooks. Because the cards in here are probably just, yep, they're just the add-ons. So we have our two cooks. One's carrying what's left of octopus. The other one is your big burly guy with the wife beater. Not even a wife beater, just wearing an apron.
Just an apron. He's naked. I mean, he's topless, but...
He's got shorts on. He's not naked. Where is your mind tonight?
No, I'm saying. Okay, wrong word, Eric. There's just an apron without a shirt.
Okay. So, we have Twilight Flood. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, looks like we got some good guys. And we got some bad guys. Alright, so our new people that can join us are the Master Gunner. So it looks like we got 2 Master Gunners in here. We have more cards we don't want to look at. And we have Abhorrent and the Cultist Summoner. Mm-hmm. The artwork is really good.
They're all...
And
Summoner.
So this is the Abhorrent and this is the Summoner?
Mm-hmm. He summons. Rise from the dead.
And then we got our Master Gunners, which apparently are carrying their own cannons. Because they don't trust the ship to have its own guns, so they're bringing their guns with them. And I think, what do we got? We just got the one last thing to look at, and that wraps up this Kickstarter after almost 40 minutes of unboxing. Okay. So this is the Undergod.
This is huge.
I'm just gonna stick the Undergod stuff over there. Okay, so with the Undergod, then this must take the place of, if you want to take the place of, what was the...
The other big one?
Yeah, the Avatar of the Undergod. And this is the Undergod.
Because the other one is just the Avatar.
Seems like there's a lot to do against this person. But let's take him out and look at him, because he's just sitting there. I'm going to do what I want, and y'all are going to like it. Now this kind of reminds me with Village Attacks, the new Kickstarter. I believe the Castle Heart comes with it now. They don't scrimp on the details.
It's scary.
It is a nice sculpt, though.
It is. Yep. Nothing blah, nothing plain. It's all intricately done.
Well, folks at home, if you've lasted all 40 minutes, you have seen 360-degree views of all the miniatures in this game. You have seen the mats, the neoprene mats. You've seen the tiles. You've seen through the rule book. You've seen, I believe this is everything. Because I think when I got the Flood Pack, the only thing that I didn't get were the coins and, yeah, the coins. I think that was the only thing I didn't get because, well, I have so many sets of coins.
That is
for different
really
games.
Unnecessary, yeah.
If you like what you see, though, I have heard that some of these are in retail, so you are able to find these in retail right now. I'm not sure when they're going to officially go to retail, but the people that got Kickstarter versions for retail, they're in retail. I've seen some already on eBay as well. So,
of course.
Of course. As always, folks, support your local game, and we support
Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia, and
Dan Wolf Games in Griffin, Georgia. Game on, everybody.
Game on.